Hi everyone, I'm Sandy Lowe. I'm part of the corporate communications team. Thanks for tuning in. So as you guys know, we have more than 55 applications here at Zoho. And while resources are everywhere, I understand that finding some of them might be hard. So today I'm very excited to spotlight one of these valuable resources. So talking with me today is David Elkins, head of US Content Strategy, and we are here to talk about the Zoho Business Pulse. Hi David, how are you?
Great, how are you doing, Sandy?
Good, good. So I want to understand, so the Pulse has been around for some time. So how did it start? How did the idea come about?
So I think in the world of content these days for business content, there's just so much, there's such a flood of it. You can go online, you can go onto ChatGPT or any other, AI system, and you get a lot of information. But as a content person, as a lover of knowledge and sharing with customers, the best ways to do things, I felt that it was really important for us to create something that was really curated, that really understood where they were at, and also shared our direct experience. So a lot of what this is us talking to the people that make Zoho happen. We've got a lot of really expert folks around the company that are doing really interesting things. And so this was a way for us to distill that information, that wisdom that's floating around everywhere, and try to create something that would really forefront that, something that felt nice to read and looked pretty. We really wanted to create something of high value there so that people can find something interesting to read.
Yeah, no, that's great. And who would you say are the target audience? And what can they benefit from reading these issues?
Yeah, so I mean, because Zoho does a bunch of different products, but a lot of what we do is centered around sales and CRM, and that's what many people who know about us will know about Zoho CRM. So one of the big things that we've done is we wanted to create something that would really give some insight into the core sales process, but then also the ways that different technology connects into that. So in terms of who we think could get value from this, really businesses of all sizes, anybody who's really looking to grow, to expand their technology, sophistication, companies that are looking to push into new areas, really that kind of if you're hungry, if you're ambitious, if you're looking for new answers, that's what we're trying to do. But again, really definitely connecting into the sales process, but then also exposing some of the interesting ways that when you're connecting other products into your sales process, you can really get some extra value.
Great. So I know Business Pulse is your baby and you can't really pick favorites, but I have to ask, do you have a favorite story?
Well, I think, with each issue, I think we're getting better and better at this. This is issue number 7. I really think we've hit we've hit a good stride with that. So though I love all of my babies, I think this is the best issue we've done. And for me, the article or the piece that I found that I enjoyed the most, it was one of the pieces that I wrote, where I worked on. It's an interview with the product manager of Zoho projects. So this issue is focusing on work management and project management. So I actually got a chance to go out to our main office in Chennai, South India. I sat down with PS Vijay, the head of that product. He's been at Zoho for 20 years, and he's got an incredible perspective on where we were and where we are. He also brings a really interesting background. He had worked in manufacturing before joining Zoho 20 years ago. So he was able to really give an interesting vantage point on the challenges of project management, but through a lens that I think we mostly focus on sort of service management and more tangible project management as opposed to manufacturing processes.
Yeah.
So I felt it was really, he opened my eyes when he was talking about some of the things that he brings to this process from his background. So I really enjoyed that one. It was a great conversation, and it was done to sort of celebrate that we're at the 20th anniversary of Zoho projects. So it was a great moment to sort of recognize the work that was done and hear a little bit about where we came from.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what's next? What can we expect?
So the next issue, of course, everybody is talking a ton about AI, and Zoho is really, really doubling down into that ourselves, as is the rest of the technology industry. The next issue is going to be really exploring some topics around AI, ways that companies that maybe aren't 100% confident that they can leap into this and immediately see good return on investment and return on outcomes. Yeah, we're talking to a bunch of the folks internally here and getting their advice, ways that you can understand where you are and where you want to go. But again, tying that into the sales process, because again, the sales engine, like that's the thing that drives most businesses. It's really important to get that right. So though we're looking at everything AI, we're definitely thinking about it through the lens of sales processes and different ways that you can bring that into your customer engagement.
Yeah, so for people who are not yet subscribed or don't get a hard copy, how can they get on the list and check out the latest copy and also the future issues?
Awesome, yeah. So we've got a page, they can visit it at zoho.to/bp7. So that's for this issue. That page has all of our previous issues, so you can check those out in digital form. And then there's also a form on the page where you can sign up to receive email copies of the magazine, or also we do mail out copies to folks that are interested in reading it in hard copy form.
Yeah, and that's me. I still love hard copies. I still love touching the paper.
It's so, in a world of digital materials, like it's so nice to like hold a thing. So
especially if my eyes are getting worse, which they are. Hard copy actually helps. But anyway, no, you guys heard it. Check it out. Thank you, David, so much for talking with us.
Happy to do so.